Does this look familiar? Sitting with your legs crossed? Seems like no big deal, right? But it's the number one cause of sciatica and lower back pain that I see in my studio on a daily basis. And here's the reason why. When you're sitting like this, the leg is crossed over. This gently puts the glute muscles and piriformis muscle into a stretch. Now, it isn't such a big deal, except for you may be doing it with the same leg every day for multiple hours a day. Stretching that muscle out like that, it creates a spasm in the muscle at times. It'll recoil. And if that muscle in the glute or if that piriformis muscle spasms, it puts pressure on the sciatic nerve, creating sciatica. It can also create a lot of lower back pain because the weight's mainly in one hip, and with the weight in one side, it destabilizes the hip joint or the SI joint and can create muscle pain in the lower back or even in the front of the hip. So what really makes this a problem is that you're doing it with the same leg every time. If you have to cross your legs, make sure you switch them up on a regular basis. What I'd rather you do, though, of course, is have both legs straight on the ground like that with your back in a natural curve, and that will prohibit any of this imbalance and instability in the hip and lower back, preventing lower back pain and sciatica. And not only does it happen when you cross your legs like that, if you happen to cross your legs to the side and lift your legs up like this, I actually had 2 clients that had hip surgery and they were in their young 30s. And that was because they sat like this every single day, displacing the femur bone inside the hip, creating all kinds of pain, and they had to have the surgery. Another thing you could do is how gentlemen may sit with the leg crossed over in front. Same thing, destabilizing the hip, stretching the muscles in the hip, and this creates back pain. Switch that up and do what you were just about to do because you had a good one there. Yes, this is another one. And not only does this one disturb the hip and the low back, but having this pressure and weight on the ankle can also create foot pain and ankle pain. So again, make sure you have the feet on the ground. I know it seems like a simple thing. If you have to cross your legs, switch which leg you cross in front frequently. Trust me, this may be the cause of all your woes in your lower back and hip, and just changing this little repetitive stress will fix it. My name is Craig Zuckerman with Z-Line Fitness, helping you feel better, look better, and perform better.